ಹೌದಾ ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆಯಿಂದ ಹ್ಮ್
Yes, good afternoon, dear students. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I think all of you got the message which I have sent in the group yesterday. So there
Yes,
is
sir.
no need to explain again. So in these 5 classes, I am going to cover 5 models. Means I am going to revise the 5 models, all the models. So after revising, still if you have any doubts, you can clarify it with me. And whenever you will get doubts, stop me. So I will clarify your doubts. So make this session as interactive session. So it should not be like that one-side communication. So it should be the communication between you and me. So if you have any doubts, you can clarify with me. So today is the first class. In this class, I am going to please all of you mute your audio. Kushal, mute your audio. So in this class, I am going to cover first model. I will share the PDF. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, visible. Hello.
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir, it's not visible.
What, sir? Sir, only
PDF not visible, sir.
name list.
Not visible, sir.
Is it visible or not?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
PDF, sir.
Yes, visible.
No, sir.
No,
No,
PDF
sir.
not visible.
No, sir.
Not visible.
Next, sir.
Please wait 1 minute. Now visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
these are the topics of first model: subject verb agreement, common errors in subject verb agreement, noun pronoun agreement, adjective, adverb, verb, sequence of tenses, misplaced modifiers, articles and prepositions, common errors in conjunctions, word order, errors due to the confusion of words, common errors in the use of idioms and phrases, gender, singular and plural. So let's start with the first topic. So that is so this is subject verb agreement. So the subject verb agreement means the subject and verb must agree in a number. This means both needed to be singular or both needed to be plural. Means if the subject is singular, then the verb will also becomes singular. If the subject is plural, then the verb will also becomes plural. So look at the following conversation. So this is the example which I have explained in the class already, but I would like to revise it again. So that is the conversation between Anshita and mom. Can someone read it for me? One person can read Anshita and another person can mom. Hello. Aditi. Who will putting on their board? I will remove and I will not give their attendance.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Abhishek N.M.
Sir.
You read the first character. And Aditi.
Sir, I can't hear, sir. No network properly.
Okay. Aditi. Hello. Who will not answer, they will lose their attendance and I will remove from my class. Aditi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you read the first character. Anusha. Anusha, am I audible to you?
Yes, I am audible.
Okay, you read the second character. Yes, start Aditi.
The screen is not visible.
Not visible?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Just a minute. Except Aditya and Anusha, all of you mute your audio. Now visible, Aditi? Hello?
No, sir. No, sir.
Not visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, read
Yes,
it.
sir, visible.
Okay, read it. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, read it, Aditi.
What, sir?
Read the character. Aditya, am I audible to you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
I told you to read the characters.
Sir, I can't see the screen.
Wait. Now? Now is it visible?
Not visible. No, sir.
Not visible.
Daji Moyadu.
Hello?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay, read it.
Sir, not visible, sir.
Sir, no, only sir.
Visible,
Okay,
sir.
Sir.
okay, leave it.
Visible.
Sir,
Mute your
actually we
visible,
sir. Sir, now it's visible.
all of you mute your audio. I will only read. You are wasting lots of time.
Sheri, sir. Sheri.
Mute your.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, the conversation between is daughter and the mother. So the daughter name is Anshita. So she is telling to her mom, "Mom, where is my reading glass?" So the replies from mom, "Well, it is there on the table." Then Anshita, "And my shorts? Where is my shorts?" "Mom, can't you see? It's there on the bed." So in this conversation, are you able to find out any mistakes or any errors? This is the example given in the classroom. So the first mistake is in the first sentence, last word. So she is telling, "Where is my reading glass?" It is not glass, it is glasses. So because the glass is, there are two glasses, right? So it is plural. So it should be tell or pronounced as glasses. And the second error is she's telling, "Where is my shorts?" So the shorts is in also plural form. So when it is plural form, we should use are, not is. So it should be like, "Where are my shorts?" And the third error is, "Can't you see? It's there on the bed." So, so there is third error is in, "It's there on the bed." So that is third error. So if the subject is in singular, then the verb will also becomes plural. If the subject is singular, then the verb will become singular. If the subject is plural, then verb will also becomes plural. So this is the first topic. So any doubts have in this, any doubts in this topic? First topic? No doubts. Okay, I will continue. So the next is continuation of this part, common errors in subject and verb agreement. So the first common error is past form of be when using the simple past forms of verbs. The problem of subject verb agreement is slight, with only one exception. We use the same past form of be whether our subject is singular or plural. So I think is it visible to you? It is visible to you. So look at the example. The lion roared. That is singular. Plural. The lions roared. So the first word and third word is same, and the middle word is changed in a singular and plural form, because the noun lion is singular and the noun lions is plural. So we should use was with singular one and were with plural. So that is the difference between was and were. Second error, was and you. So the mistake of using was with the plural subject. So you is always considered as plural. So we should say you were wrong. So in the second internals, this question I have given. So most of the 90% students fail to answer. They written you is both singular and plural. So it is not both singular and plural. It is you is always considered. Yes, it may singular and plural, but it is always considered as plural, because we can say you were wrong, but we can't say you was wrong. So this is also one kind of error.
Right.
Remind, yes,
You is considered as singular and plural both, but
no,
we use
yes,
singular verb and
consider
plural verb according to the situation.
considered both singular and plural, but it is always considered as plural.
No,
Yes,
sir. We use was and were on the condition what types of sentence is there and what types of sense we can make there. Like you peoples, then what is you there? You
Muhammad,
peoples.
Muhammad Asif, I can say Muhammad Asif, you were wrong, but I can't say Muhammad Asif, you was wrong. It is grammatically wrong.
That is exception case was or was and where. We use always use where are in you. That is exception of grammar.
No,
You
no,
can
that is not
start with
exception. It is a rule. That
sir.
is not exception. It is a rule.
നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തല്ലുണ്ടാക്കാണ് അവിടെ പോയി മാറി നടി ഉണ്ടാക്കൂ.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the third error is don't versus doesn't. So would we ever think of saying my father do not lie? So use doesn't whenever you are talking about someone other than yourself. So we should say my father doesn't lie. So that is the difference between don't and doesn't. So when you are talking about yourself, use don't. When you are talking about other than yourself, use doesn't. So this is the common errors in subject verb agreement. So next topic is noun pronoun agreement. So here also the rules will become same. In there, if the subject is singular, then the verb will become singular. If the subject is plural, then the verb will become plural. So here also, if the noun is singular, then the pronoun becomes singular. If the noun is plural, then the pronoun becomes plural. So what is noun and pronoun? So a noun is the name of the thing, person, place, etc. But a pronoun is a word used to stand for a noun. So the pronoun must agree with its accident in number. So the pronoun replaces a noun. So the purpose of a pronoun is to take the place of a noun is in a sentence, just like subjects and verbs, nouns and pronouns should agree in a number within a sentence. So the plural noun and plural pronoun. So we can take the example. So read the first example, that is when the students arrive on the first day of school, students meet following the right classroom. So that is noun form. So in the second sentence, the noun is replaced as by pronoun. So when the student arrive on the first day of school, they need help finding the right classroom. So the word they is pronoun form of the students. So the students is plural, then the pronoun is also plural. So this is the example for singular noun and pronoun. So we can read the example. So look at the last example. She lost her keys. So the she is singular. So we can write someone or because there is no they did not mention her name, so we can mention as someone. If the name is like Meghana lost her keys, so we can say she lost her keys. So she is the pronoun form of noun. Any doubts in this part? Noun pronoun agreement? No doubts?
No, sir.
Okay.
The doubt.
So the next topic is adjectives. So adjectives are words that describe or modify other words. Words like small, blue, sharp are descriptive and they are examples of adjectives. So usually they are positioned before the noun or a pronoun that they modify. So look at the sentence, express yourself in better way. So a word is to add to the meaning of a noun or a pronoun is an adjective. So look at the first example. Amita is a clever girl. So clever is describing Amita, the word noun Amita. So the word clever is adjective. So the word which describes noun or a pronoun is called as adjective. So there are types of adjectives. So adjective of quality, which tells you about the quality of a noun. Good, wonderful, because. So second one is definite or numerical adjective or quantitative. So in that there are two types, cardinal and ordinal. So the difference between these two is in the cardinal there is no limit, in the ordinal there is limit. So next type is infinite adjective. So here there is no specific. For example, all, few, some, many. Next, demonstrative adjective, which tells you about the person, place, thing. So example, this, that, those. Next, distributive, which describes the singular, like each, neither. Interrogative, which tells you about the questions, which, what, where, when. Emphasizing, which emphasizes the noun, like, very, on. So possessive adjective, which possesses the noun or pronoun. Example, my, your, his. Compound adjective. Example, part-time, lightweight. So these are the types of adjectives. So what is adjective? Which the word which describes noun or a pronoun is called as adjective. So next topic is adverb. An adverb is a part of speech that provides greater description to a verb. Adjective, another adverb, a phrase, a clause, or a sentence. So this is the difference between adjective and adverb. So adjective describes noun or a pronoun, but adverb describes verb, adjective, another word, adverb, phrase, clause, or a sentence. So adverb works closely with starting with verb, adjective, and other words or other adverbs. So look at the example. He runs quickly. So most of the adverbs ends with ly, not all the adverbs, but most of the adverbs. So the word quickly is describing noun. So that is adverb. Any doubt in this part? Adverb. So there are types of adverbs. Adverbs of time is described when an action is done. Example, now, then, every day, yesterday. Adverbs of frequency it shows how many times an action is done. Never, ever, twice. Adverbs of time it describes where an action is done. Adverbs of manner it describes in which manner an action is done. So adverbs of degree, it shows you how much or in what degree or what extent, almost, rather, quickly. Adverbs of affirmation or negation, which says yes if it is yes and says no if it is no. Asking if you are audible, otherwise mark your attendance as absent.
Ôi nó lên. Con. तो जान पर्दैन हो नलेज बेल
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in this part, adverbs?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. The
Never, sir.
next topic
Yes, sir.
is
No, sir.
okay. Mute your audio. So the next topic is verb. A verb is used to describe or express an action in a sentence. So the verb is most essential part of speech in English. You cannot make a one word sentence with any other part of speech. Verbs are described as action words. So many verbs give the ideas of action of doing something. Words like write, teach, sing, dance, speak, etc. So I play football. So play, the word play is verb. They skip quickly. So the word skip quickly is verb. We eat static. So the word is eat. Eat is verb. So these are like verbs. So in a verb there are two kinds, that is helping verbs and main verbs. So this difference between these two is helping verbs which needs another verb. So verbs like is, are, am, and main verbs they stand alone. For example, I have given the example. I play football. So that is main verb. The word play is main verb. Any doubts in this part, verbs? No doubts? Okay. So the next topic is misplaced modifiers. So modifier make your sentence wrong. For example, Lee only eats cakes. So does it correct? No. So I have the correct answer below. Look at that. Lee eats only cakes. So it should be read like this. So a misplaced modifier makes your sentence wrong. So I will read one more example. Look at the second example. A, I just looked at the dresses. I didn't try. So look at B. I looked at just the dresses. I didn't try. So the word just is shifted after the verb. So this kind of examples are called as misplaced modifiers. So the next topic is common errors in conjunctions. So a word is used to connect clauses or sentences are called as conjunctions. Examples: but, and, yet, because, nor, although, since, unless, while, where. So these are the examples of conjunction. So I have written the example. So the first sentence is the teacher asked that why I was late. So there are two clauses, right? So the first clause is the teacher asked. Second clause, why I was late. Because there are two subjects, so it will be considered as two clauses. So there is no need to use conjunction. So the teacher asked, we can say that much only. There is no need to use that. So these are also called as common errors in conjunctions. So these are the exercises which I have already given you. So you can work out on that. And after that, if you have any doubts, you can clarify. So next topic is word order. So the word order refers to the way words are arranged in a sentence. So the standard method of word order is subject, verb, object. So this is the standard method. And the basic order in English, that is subject, verb, object, and adverbial phrases. So in the first subject, which tells you about the time. Then verb is, you know what is verb. Object, which tells you about person to thing or thing to person. Adverbial phrases, which describes about place and time. So the pattern one, subject plus action verb. So bamboos rarely bloom. So the word bamboos is subject and rarely bloom is action verb. Pattern 2 is subject plus action verb plus direct object. So we can take third example. Leopards seldom attack human beings. So the word leopards is subject, seldom attacks is action verb, human beings is direct object. So the third pattern is subject plus linking verb plus subject complement. So I hope all of you know what is linking verb. So army ants are fires hunters. So the word army ants is subject, are is linking verb, fires hunters subject complement. So next topic, errors due to the confusion of words. So while writing and speaking in English as a non-native speaker has its own set of problems which we discussed yesterday. So grammatical errors come in many forms and can easily confuse and obscure meaning. So some common errors are with prepositions, most importantly subject-verb agreement, tenses, pronunciation, speaking, and other parts of speech. So look at the first example. Let's eat grandpa. So by reading this sentence, we can understand that the the little child is speaking with his grandpa. So do you mean that the child is going to call his grandpa to eat lunch or dinner, or you mean he is going to eat his grandpa? So these kind of sentences make us confused. And the second is there are spelling is different and pronunciation is same. So these kind of examples are also make us confused. For example, when I say the word first one ACCEPT, accept. So how can you understand which word I am saying? So the both words pronunciation is same, accept, accept. So these kind of examples make us confused. So these are called as common errors and confusing words. So next topic is common errors in the use of idioms and phrases. So what is idiom? An idiom is an expression, word or a phrase that has a figurative meaning conventionally understood by native speakers. So in Kannada we will say Gade Matu, but what in other languages I don't know. So look at the example. It's raining cats and dogs. So it does not literally mean that cats and dogs are falling from the sky, but rather that it is raining very, very hard. So because of it is non-native language, we are not able to understand this kind of examples. For non-native, for natives, it will be very easy. So that these kind of examples called as idioms. So these are the examples of idioms. So I can read another example. So look at the first sentence. It is very easy to understand.
What is idiom, sir?
Yes.
Idiom.
Idiom, yes. Which I told you, an idiom is an expression, word or phrase that has a figurative meaning. So which you are not able to understand the meaning of that sentence or a word by reading, because it is non-native language for you. So look at the first example, as bright as a button. By reading this sentence, are you able to understand what is the meaning of this sentence? No. So the meaning of this sentence is very intelligent. So the very intelligent is the meaning of as bright as a button. So the sentence as bright as a button is idiom. Now you understood what is idiom?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Okay. So the next topic is gender. So certainly nouns, especially those referring to people and some animals, may have different forms to include masculine or feminine usage. What do you mean by masculine and feminine? Anybody knows?
No, sir.
So the
Yes, sir.
masculine,
Gender.
yes, masculine is refers to men, feminine is refers to women. So if the gender of the person or animal is known generally, we use the pronoun he or she to refer to it, and the pronoun it when speaking of animals. So this is the general understanding. So the word actor and actress, an actor is a man and actress refers to the women. So these are the examples for masculine and feminine. So the boy and man is used for masculine, girl is used for feminine. So there are some other examples which used for both, which is considered as common. So when we say teacher, anybody think he is going to call sir or madam? No, teacher is who teaches you. Child. So which child? Men, boy or girl. It can be used for both. So these are the examples for used for both. So the next there are next examples which used for not particular, which is used for neutral. All of you mute your audio. So these are examples of neutral: computer, desk, singular, books, love, honesty. So for this kind of examples, there is no gender. So these are called as neutral. So look at the Indian names, male, female. So Akhil, Akhila. So the word A is added. Sorry, the letter A is added. Next topic is singular and plural. So the difference between singular and plural is singular is used for one person, plural is used for more than one. So a singular noun names one person, place, thing or idea, while a plural noun makes more than one. So nouns can be singular or plural when you are talking about one person, animal, place or thing. Use a singular noun. So look at the examples: a sheep, a woman, an on, a train. So these are singulars. So when you are taking about two or more people, animals, place or things use plural nouns. So most nouns makes plural by adding s at the end. So bat, bats, fan, fans. So here the example is adding es. Example: brush, brushes, fox, foxes. So the next example which ends in ies. Example: butterfly, butterflies, baby, babies. So this is singular and plural. So I am briefly explained and revised first model. I hope all of you understood. Do you have any doubts in this part? First model.
No, sir, no doubt.
What about others?
No, sir.
No doubts.
So yesterday you told that we have discussed about the question paper problem.
Yes. Sorry.
Yesterday you told that we have discussed about tomorrow we will discuss about question paper problem.
Yes. I will send 3 question papers by today. So what you have to do is because of our paper is MCQ format. So you have to write the correct answers. For example, if there is question 1, they have given 4 options. Write question number 1 and write, if the answer option A is correct, write option A. For second, if the option D is correct, write option D. 1A, 2B, 3C. Write like this. So don't worry, I will write it in one sheet and will send you how to write. And I also will send you the question paper. So you have to solve the question papers. Any doubts other than that part?
No, sir.
What about
won't you send it to Google Form?
Hello?
Won't you send us that questions in Google
Yeah.
Form?
No Google Form. I will send the question paper directly, PDF or Word format. So you have to write the answers in your sheet, and after that you have to send back. So based on that answers and your attendance, you are going to get 10 marks.
How much? 50 marks? How much, sir?
10 marks, 10 marks. Any doubts other than that part? Any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I think now you understood the first model 100%. Are you sure?
101%, sir.
Good, very good. Yes. Yes. Any other doubts?
तो क्वेश्चन रिवीजन कराइए अब रिवीजन बंद कीजिए.
हाँ शिव भाई.
I'm not understood what you said.
क्वेश्चन पेपर रिवीजन कराइए.
Question paper revision. Yes, yes, we will do after 5 models revision completed. We can solve the question paper. Yes. Any other things you want to discuss?
No, sir.
So out of 180 students, only 90 students attended. So what about others? I don't know, and I can't help them because attendance for these 5 classes we are taking very strictly. So again, convey this information to your friends. And another thing I have told that by Wednesday I am going to finalize your internal marks.
Sir, my friend is not able to join the meeting because he's like his village don't have like network problems, sir, and he's in Nepal, sir. What to do, sir?
Sorry, I can't help you because yesterday only I have mentioned we will not
Sir,
accept reasons or excuses, no network issues, any other things. We will not listen. We can't help because we have to give the evidence to the management. So we are not responsible for your excuses and your attendance, and also the marks which you have obtained, 10 marks. So another 30 marks will be considered as your first, second, and third IA marks and assignment marks. So based on your submission of your assignments and IA marks, you will get 30 marks. Any other things you wanted to discuss? Yes.
Sir,
Yes, Mohammed.
that the test marks will be divided into how many parts? Like in previous semester we got like average by 3, na? Average. Then now how you will divide it? Like
For example, if you got 30 marks, means all the 3 tests, you will get 15. And another 15 marks, your 3 assignment, assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3. 15 marks for your internal some IA marks and another 15 marks for your assignment marks.
Sir, what about 10 marks, sir, that you give us in previous semester?
Previous semester, I don't know, but this semester, yesterday only I have informed you.
So 10 marks that you give assignment, we have given you an assignment that gives 10 marks.
10 marks, 10 marks for your attendance, not for your assignment.
Okay, sir.
Any other things you wanted to discuss?
शंकर भगवान कुछ बोलिए.
No doubts?
Sir, exam चलो sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Sir, class is over.
Sir, from today to July 10 now we have to be presented.
From today to
July 10?
July 10 na?
1 minute.
doubt ഒക്കെ ചോദിക്കല്ലേ പിള്ളേര്.
Vishnu KV, don't disturb, mute your audio. If you have any doubts, clarify.
Okay, sir. Just we was discussing that network issue, sir. Sorry.
Okay, mute your audio. Yes, someone was asking doubt. What's your doubt?
Yes. We have to be presented for from today to July 10 na?
Yes, Lekam.
Okay, sir.
Any other things?
No, sir. Attendance
I have taken.
Okay,
thank you, sir.
Sir.
Yes, Mama.
Please send that attendee in group so we can know who I attended or not, because somewhere someday matlab when we are connected but there we didn't. So
No, no,
yes, sir.
I can't able to share like that because there is some issues.
At
Okay.
least you know that we are present for that list. As we now also I am present, but maybe there will be network issue. Then maybe we are absent, or then we will
Yes.
know that I was
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
absent.
Okay, listen.
You send this.
If you have doubts like that, then 1 minute, listen, Mohammed. If you have doubts like that, whether you are present or absent, you can clarify it with me by texting or calling. So you can text with me or you can call me anytime. I will tell.
Every student have to call now, sir. Like that. If
Yes.
you take screenshot and show in a group, then everyone will be known about this, and no one have to ask you again and again.
I will discuss this matter with our
Or
HOD.
other teacher are sharing the sort of attendance, sir. No problem will be there.
I will discuss this matter with my HOD. If he gives permission, I will share. Okay.
Robikant sir is sharing his that screenshot of attendees. So I
Yes,
think
I have taken the screenshot, but I will take the permission from our HOD, sir. If he gives permission, I will
okay, sir.
definitely will share.
You take. Yeah.
Any other
Okay,
thing?
sir. No, sir.
Okay.
Sir, tomorrow also class will be happening.
I'll update in WhatsApp group. I will update in
Sir,
WhatsApp group.
class will be according to that new timetable or others.
We are following the previous timetable. We are
New
following
timetable. That Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday class.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Appani, oh.
Yes.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Hello.
Which
Sir,
timetable
which
we have to
timetable?
do tomorrow?
Sir, whenever you are updating in the group about the class, please mention the time also, because we are having 2, 3, 4 more class, so we are getting confused about your class. Sir.
Yes, daily I am updating.
No, sir. Actually, today you have mentioned that to same link and same time. Actually, that's why we are confused.
Same time means yesterday, which I have taken the same.
Actually, we are
Yesterday,
getting confused. Many of the class is going on. That's why we are telling you, sir. It's a
Okay.
request to please update the time. Please mention the time also, so it will be very comfortable. That's why I'm telling you.
Sure, Durga Prasad, I will share.
Okay, fine. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other things?
No, sir.
Time is up, na sir.
Time is not over. Still, we have 6 minutes. If you wanted to discuss anything, we can discuss.
What about final exam, sir?
We don't know anything. Can't shoot any question from you. When we receive.
കൃഷ്ണ നിർത്തി പോടാ.
വിഷ്ണുവേ സെം എക്സാം ഉണ്ടോന്ന് ചോദിച്ചടാ.
Any other things?
Sir, actually, any information about SEM exam, sir?
No, Hassan, we don't.
ഓ വലിയ ഡൗട്ടുകാരൻ.
And yesterday I heard.
Sir, can't hear actually.
Yesterday I heard that education minister has given the permission to take online classes for further more classes. Means next semester, next year, etc.
Okay, sir.
What about exam?
But about your exam, I don't know anything.
But we can, if exam is there,
Promote,
we can
sir, promote.
problems.
Promoted, bro.
കൃഷ്ണ മതിയുടെ നിന്റെ ഡൗട്ട്.
സാറേ പബ്ജി കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? പബ്ജി
Shall I leave the meeting?
നിർത്തല്ലേ.
Okay, sir.
സാർ പബ്ജിയുടെ യൂസർ നെയിം പറയാം.